Welcome back everybody into another backtesting session. As you have seen here, you can see it here on the screen. These are the actual results. Up to now, I filled the last session's trades. Still, of course, the time is missing and a few details, but basically what I'm really interested in is about the entry candles and whether or not they are in trend on the lower time frame compared to high time frame, and yada yada yada. Also, the main thing is understanding how many trades per day should I get on average. So until now we are like 3.5. You can see that most of the days it's more than 2, but at least 2. Only one day there was 1 because the price, as you can see, was only in a 40 pips range, but usually good, it's on average 148 pips of range during the day. Most of the time it is on the lower time frame trending, so that is giving us opportunity for continuation entry and whatever. Sometimes it's not really trendy, maybe it's a little bit messy, but yeah, that's the whole reason for this backtesting. We can see that on average it will go quite far, and on average, let's see, if with 20 pips we would have okay, it doesn't give me the sum. Okay, let me fix it. So there you go. So as you can see here, with the TP of 20 pips, that will be a positive win rate, so it will be 420 pips on average. With the TP30 will be slightly above, not much, it will be only 30 pips more, while a TP3 to 1 will be for like 150 pips more, just for these 40 trades. With the stop loss at break even, yeah, it will avoid a few losses apparently, but I think it was, let's see, where is the difference between those? 45, 15. Okay, 0. Yeah, 0 instead of losing. Let me check with this. Okay. So it will be a 0 instead of losing, 0 instead of losing, still, but 0 instead of winning. So 0 instead of winning. Yeah, this one is not as wrong. This one will go. No, this one will go to 0. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it will be still be positive compared to these ones. Let me see. Okay, this one will be 0. Okay. Loss. Okay, loss 0. Okay. Okay. $5.40. 5. Okay, yeah, it will be profitable. For now, this one is the profitable one, and I'm just going to hide this because it will be quite messy. Okay, so let's move on and let's start with the new ones. So let's start with the 24th of January, and as you can see here, we are going into we're starting New York with a very strong bearish price action. As you can see, this is the 8:20 a.m. Eastern, we are seeing a pullback. So at this time, we are making this low. I would love to see the price breaking below. So for example, this is the candle open. I'm not taking directly this entry because I don't know what was the price action before that. I would love to take an entry before below this level when the price is actually making a new lower low. So in this case, we have this reaction, and that would be my possible first entry. And as we can see, we know that it will go at least 45 pips. Any entry below there after tapping this week, showing weakness, would be good, and that will be a plus 45. Okay, then we see price keeps making new lower lows, so I will be looking for continuation at main areas after my first trade gets to TP. So this will be at this level, 1934.5, I would say. So it would be 1929, which is the key level. So the TP gets it over here. What I would probably look for it's a possible entry below this level. So we're making a new low, retesting this previous PSA. So I would possibly take an entry over here, and in this case this would be a loss. At this candle rejecting it. I'm not sure if live I will actually take this trade immediately after, but yeah, as per my setup, that will be the trade idea. We see a bounce, but when we see that the price is still failing, I will still consider my same idea to take a candle, an entry below this level. Okay, when price is actually making a new low, again, I will get involved in another fake out, I would say, and that would be over here, over there. Very aggressive candle closing over there. Yes, this would be 20 pips of stop loss, so that 100% minus 15. It will go like 10 pips, I would say, and then we see another bounce. I don't really like this indecision. Still, I would love to see continuation sells below these lows, and that's where I would probably take a further sell scalp. In this case, this would be profitable, as you can see over here, plus 45, with the price making a new low. So let's see where the stop loss, the take profit would be. 1926.25, so 1925.7, 22.7, I would say. So it's around over here. No, this is 20, 24, 22. 21.7. Okay, 21.7. So it's below there. So that's where I will take the TP. For possible continuation sells, probably looking for a continuation below this level. 10 a.m. candle opening, and I'll probably look for continuation here. So this could be high risk, high reward entry, but I'm not really sure. I don't have much of a retest below. I don't see market structure, but I will still be bearish until to this level. I would not like to take a buy over here with such a strong bullish price action. So let's see that okay, I take my 90-60 pips, wait for some clear price action. We see the candle breaking above, and what I would love to see to shift in buys. It's I don't know, of course, there was any news, any relevant something. We are seeing a very strong bullish price action. Still, we are facing this strong rejection. What I could see is that on the lower time frame, price action is breaking above this last possible high. and making a new higher low. So the retest of the key level 1929 might still be a good idea, and the retest of the previous lows. I'm not really sure if I will take it and if that will be really a good and high probability trade idea. Yeah, because if I didn't see on the right hand side, yeah, I will validate this, but yeah, it would be quite mixed. So let's say that I don't take it and I would only take above this level. There's no real retest, so I don't know if there will be another entry, because the only entry that I see is this one. Is the actual bounce from this level. That will be a safe stop loss and a safe TP. Since I don't want to fake the actual backtesting session, let's say that I don't take it. So I don't have winning trades just for the sake of having them. So let's move on to the 25th of January, and let's start from the left hand side as always. So what we are seeing is sort of prices bouncing, and this is New York open. So I would love to see break below above, mainly above this level for the bullish side. If I want a break and retest above, or I would love to see a strong break and retest of this level or the key level for the bearish side. So what we see is that actually price is making now lower highs and lower lows. We are breaking below this level. Still, we are in the middle of the range. When we break below and retest the key level 1923, I'm not sure if that's not going to be a win. Will be 23.5 down to 20, so it will be a 35 pips minus 15, so that will be 35 pips, so it will be a loss or a break even. Or break even. Okay, then what would I be looking for? Okay, so this in this case will be a break even, or a loss would be above there, so I will not take this entry because my stop loss will be it exactly over there, and I will be seeing this clear subsequent, I would say, I don't know if that's the word, continuation of bullish price action, and coming into the new hour, you will see the new 4 hour made a retest of this previous key level MPSA, and then is moving on bullish on the bullish side. So what I would be looking for buys would be now still a break above this level with a retest. So now we have this aggressive entry, and that's this is our first entry, and you can see that it will go plus 45 pips, and yeah, even safer with the continuation above the key level. This is the more higher risk reward, but still, if the price action is closing there with such a strong bullish price action, still it's safe to enter, I would say. And seeing there's a rejection as well. Then of course, if I would not be entered, I would be taking this retest, and that would be gold. So let's see. Now we are entering over here, which is like 1928.5. Let's say my TP would be like 1929.23. So that would be 1923.33, which gets it exactly over there. So this is my TP getting it. We can also have another further opportunity at the retest of this previous PSA. You can see that multiple retests of this PSA. Let's say that I enter over there, seeing the exhaustion, seeing the coming back from sellers and the bounce from this level. we will see a little bit of a double bottom, and then the price will go into profits. Same bias. That's good. No real retest above these previous highs. Price just spikes up with volatility and goes to 38. And yeah, we'll probably have a bounce over there. So if we are still trading, I would probably take an entry. I could possibly, the setup would give us an entry, but this would be a minus 15. And yeah, because it would only go like 10 pips. Then what we could see is a very aggressive close at the key level. I'm not sure if I would love to take this entry because we are in a very strong bearish momentum. Especially, I mean, we are on the lower time frame. We are still very bullish because I will not immediately take a sell over there, below over there, even though the price made a new low. So yes, but the fact that it bounced that aggressively from the key level is quite sketchy. So I will not really take a sell. Would I take a sell? I'm not sure. 32.5, 20. That would be 35 pips and a failure to break. I'm not really sure if I will take that entry. But yeah, let's see if I take an entry for the record, and that will be minus 15 or break even. Okay, and that's good. Let's move on to the next one, the 26th of January. So, of course, I don't know the date. I don't know what day of the week that was. But let's start from the left-hand side as always. So, we're coming into New York. We are not seeing much of a volume, and we probably have some news over here. The 26th of January, we are seeing a spike up and down. And let's see what the actual news was. So since it was a Thursday, as you can see, it was the jobless claims. We also had durable goods, GDP. So let's see where the data was. What the data was. Oh, that was a full day. So we had core CPE showing a huge decline. So that was a huge decline feeding into the pivot narrative. So with the Fed slowing down with the rates, with the PCE, if the PCE is slowing down that much, we might not need to increase the rates that much. Then we have very good durable good orders. So this is good for the USD. This is bad for the USD. And then what we have, yeah, way better, much better increase. Then we have GDP above the expectation, still decreasing, but still above the expectation. Jobless claims decreasing. So overall, I see that is good for the US dollar, but might be a mixed bias because the main narrative, which is focused about the inflation, this is still decreasing. So might still feed into the narrative of decreasing the rates. So that's also why here we're seeing this sort of bouncing back up. So there's not really much of a decision, I would say. One possible trade that we could see would be the break and staying below this level. So well, after this price action, I mean, the price is not trending. This would be high risk, high reward entry. I don't really like it. It's something that I don't want, especially in such a volatile time. Okay, let's wait. Let's see what the price is doing. Yeah, this will give from 35 down to 32.5 will be 25 pips. Yeah, I want to see price trending before entering. So I will wait for these levels to be broken. And the first side is after all this now bullish price action, we are seeing a break above, and that's where we could have my first entry on the buy side after the bounce from the or the close or the bounce at the PPL. You can see here, yeah, that this is our PPL of reference. Is this one. And let's see, yeah, if we go from 37.5 up to 42, that would be my TP. So my TP would be over there. So that would be plus 45, plus 45, because this drawdown is very small. Then what we see a strong rejection. We see we're starting to see okay, we are still bullish, but we are starting to see strong bearish momentum coming into the charts, breaking below the key level, breaking below the last high, higher low, I would say. It would be too high risk, high reward for me to enter sells at the break and retest of this level, even though it's something that in the back of my head would be, still would be too high risk, high reward. So I would love to see the this retest of my price area of interest of before. So I would probably take an entry that would be either over here, because as you can see, price never gives us the opportunity here to bounce from this level and go up, and as you can see, directly breaks below, so there's no real reason for me to enter buys. This retest is happening nowhere, so that's why I'm not into a buy. And yeah, I will wait for some price action when I see this candle rejecting and closing below. I don't know if I might enter. Let's see, yeah, this is after the New York Stock Exchange. This could be a high risk, high reward entry over there at 36.25, which will be 37.7. I'm not sure if this would be safe, because it looks like it tapped 37.5. I don't know if it will tap 37.7. But let's say that I take a loss, because I want to enter over here, and that makes absolutely sense. Then when I see this rejection, of course I'm frustrated because I just took a loss exactly on the dot, and I would take the continuation sells below this level with this price action. So I would take possibly an entry over there, and that would be a plus 45. Yeah, okay. Down to 30 would be, yeah, 35 will be 50 pips. Then what we see is another retest of this level, the same PSA. So we see some sort of bearish price action. We have no real reason to enter sells below these levels, and you can see the price is bouncing above. The price is bouncing over there. Still, the price is bouncing. If I don't want to take the end of pullback, I wait, and as you can see, I would wait for the retest below the retest of this level, mainly about this area, so, and the key level. So I would probably take either this candle, would be a single candle entry, and that would be, so 29 down to 25, it's 40 pips. So this would be probably or break even, or a trade end, or a win, because it will go later on to my TP. Still this entry, it's 28.7, so not even 29. So 28.7, let's see, 29 would be, yeah, this is 20, this is 30, so this is 10 pips, so will still be profitable if I don't place it at break even. So, but that would be plus 45 or break even. yeah, overall a very good trading day. The price is trending, the price is respecting structures, it's not giving me too many fake outs. It gave me this fake out, which probably with a 20 pips stop loss would have been safe. And yeah, this is something also that I might want to consider over here, because sometimes 20 pips stop loss in this case will save me, because it would be above there instead of here. Still don't know if that will take me out or not. So a stop loss over there. Yeah, there have been a few occasions where that happened. Good. Yeah, what is the average setup? Stop loss. Good. 20 pips stop loss saved me from many fake outs. Because sometimes it does. And yes, so let's move on. So that was the 26th, and we're moving on to Friday 27. On Friday 27, I think we have some news. We should have the actual PC. Yeah, PC coming in, showing a decline and showing a decline. So that could feed into the USD weakness narrative, with a sort of feeding into the US not hiking the rate, not raising the rates that much. We also had at 4, which is 5 here, the Michigan's consumer sentiment, which is quite relevant, and we're going to see that it's a little bit better. But let's have a look at it later, because of course here is the PCE. We see that it doesn't have much of a reaction, but let's see over here. So we are seeing this is pre-New York coming into New York open, and that's when we have some sort of volume. We have now a very aggressive breakout with the news. I don't know if the news will be this minute. I would say that the news is feeding into the narrative, so that will be good for the gold on the bullish side. So I would probably take an entry, very rushed entry, but still at the break a retest of these lows, of these highs, and I will take a loss. I don't know on the left hand side if there was any price action giving me the thought that maybe we are still coming into a very strong price action area. I don't know, but still I don't want to know about it, and that's where I would take a possible buy loss. After that, I will see that the main this main movement was a fake out. Essentially, it was a fake out. So when I see that the price is rejecting it, it's making me lose, then it's making new lows. Of course, I will only like to take entries either below this level or safely below the key level 1929. This would be a possible high risk high reward entry. Now we are seeing a new low, but still bouncing from the key level. So you could have your first very high risk high reward entry below there. As you can see, probably I would be caught in this fake out. So that would be another loss over here. Minus 15. But still then we will break and stay below the key level. So after seeing this price action, after seeing this bullish momentum coming into the new 4 hour, and New York Stock Exchange is opening over there. So we are before New York Stock Exchange open. So let's see where I will take an entry. I could possibly take a very aggressive entry over there at this rejection, further rejection, and that would probably be a continuation sell and a win. Would I take it? just give me a second. So yeah, okay, let's see. Try to see with a black mark if I will take this entry. Try to be as honest as possible. So I will see, I will wait for this. Here I will be stopped out. I will probably see this. Now the price action might be showing that we are bouncing from the key level. Now we have this strong engulfing bearish candle. It might be, but I will not be really happy about it. I will probably, yeah, making a new low. I will take the retest of these lows. Over here, yeah, now we are with double bottom. Now we are not very trending, so I'm not really simply looking for this price action for entering cells. And that's quite messy, I would say. Yeah, price is not breaking below, so I'm not taking low. I don't have any entry over there. I'm not really sure if this one I will take. It's a missed entry, I would say, and that's fine. This entry will be quite sketchy to take live. So let's see here. This will be the end of the pullback, but we are in a very strong bullish momentum. We also had here the news, so I need to also be very cautious about it, because here we had the consumer sentiment that showed some bullish momentum. So I might still be looking for some price action on the bearish side. So for example, yeah, our end of pullback over here, knowing that that might be that's the bullish momentum, I would say. Reacting at this candle with the fundamentals in place. That will go to these previous lows, 25.50, so yes. Then we see a bounce. Okay, here it's the break below of this level. And that could possibly be my entry. So yeah, that would probably be my entry. So let's say that I don't take this one because I'm too scared it's too counter trend, because it's actually coming after this strong bullish momentum. So I take the break below of this level. And that would be my candle entry at the retest below. With such a strong bearish momentum now. And an overall, yeah, might also be that this entry, it's aligning, no, not much. Yeah, it's aligning with these pivots, but not really relevant. Yeah, that would still be 20.50, so that would be a profitable trade. Plus 45. And then, yeah, I will not take that much, much more. So, yeah, then you see you have the bounce and the continuation up, but still I'm not really trading anymore. So this would be it for the day. So you see two losses, first losses and then a win. Will still be a profitable day. The 30th of January. Okay, so now what we are seeing is, now this is a Monday. So we are looking at a bullish price action. Price is now breaking above. We are now still into pre-New York, but for now we are making new higher highs and higher lows. Pre-New York, we're coming into New York open. This is New York Open, and the price is bouncing from here, from this level. Still waiting for the 8:20 a.m. Eastern, so not taking trade. Yeah, so this will be my entry. This will be my start of the trading. Still price is making a high, but it's reacting over here. Yes, we are bouncing from the support, but that's not my trade setup. The bounce from a level. So I will wait for a break or retest of these lows, or a break and retest over here or over there. So let's see what is happening on the price. It's staying above here, but as you can see, there's not really a breakout. Now this is more of a breakout, and there's a key level over there. Let's see if we have a further retest or we take above the key level. Yeah, not much of a price action. Possible entry over there. Not much of a volume, I would say, but still, yeah, no, this one is not, unless I entered over there after seeing the pullback and then a continuation. This volume is shitty. I don't want to enter over there with these candles. I'm not really sure. Will still be a break even or loss. So yes, let's take one entry over there. So let's say that we take not here. Is that this breakout is so sketchy. I'm missing this one. I'm missing this one. This one is very hard to. Yeah, this is the 820. Okay, so that one was impossible to catch. Then we see momentum coming in, candle staying above. Yeah, let's say that I enter over there. I don't care, and that would probably be a loss or break even. Okay. Then let's see what the price action is showing us. It's now showing us some sort of bounce back bullish. Still, we have these previous highs to clear, and we failed to do so. We are now closing below this level. I want to see also, especially below this price action, this level, mainly for this one is not really relevant anymore. I mean, it's not really didn't show us a very strong PSA. Still might be, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, might still give us some reaction point for breaking below. Price action is staying below this level, which is good. Retap of the key level. What time is that? Is the after the 10 a.m. candle? The 4 hours, sorry. Looks nice. There's not much volume, I would say, but at this point we are still bullish overall because we are still bouncing from this level. So I will not take this sell. I will take possible buys from this area. Yeah, I could probably take this buy, but we are in a bearish momentum, so that's not really convincing. Facing that. Okay, so now what we are doing is now we are showing some strength below this level. We are a little bit breaking below, but what are we retesting? We are still retesting this level. I would want to see, yeah, like here, a clean break below, a clear lower low being created, and then a retest of this most recent PSA, or even this week. Yeah, so probably let's say that we take this entry. Let's see if it goes at least 40 pips. Okay, it's bouncing from here. Yeah, I think it goes like 20 pips and then comes back up. Still here we don't have the stop loss, and now we have the stop loss hit. So in this trade, yeah, that will be a minus. I don't know if that will be a break even. We're going to see it later. When and why do we shift into bullish bias? Only above this level, I would say. I want a clean breakout. This one is looking good. We are retesting this PSA. So for a possible buy, might look good over here, and this kind of confirmation. Yeah, that would be a loss. Yeah, the price is not trending, and we're coming into very strong bearish momentum. We have failed to break this key level again. I'm not into sells. I don't know if I would. No, it's too late. I will not take these sells down to here. Still not much of a volume. Yeah. So it will be 27 down to 24.2. Yeah, it will not be 30 pips, I would say. No. Okay, so that's minus 15 pips. That would be a minus 30 pips. Yeah, I don't think that I would be able to take this trade. 26.2. Yeah, that will still be very small volume. So, yes, that will be a losing day, which happens. And it's good. So let me just delete this one. Okay. Now off to the end of the month. So let's. Okay. So let's do it like this. Okay. 31st of January. I don't know anything about what happened next. So let's see what it's doing, what the price action is offering us. So there is no price. Okay. We're coming from very strong bullish momentum. Huge, strong bullish momentum. I don't know what happened. Very strong rejection at a key level. Let's see what if we have like a 50% retracement. Okay, we're making a new low. So we're coming into New York open. So of course I will take any buy above this level. For now we are in a consolidation. I don't know if there's any news. Usually at the end of the month there's no news. Still a failure to break above. Now I might even consider above this level because we are seeing a double bottom over here, especially at this candle. As you can see, we are closing exactly at this candle. So it might give us some momentum. Okay, so let's see what happens. So we are staying above the PPL. This was the PPL. So let's say that I take this entry and this candle close, and let's see if it goes into profits. Yes, 20, 45. So this will be a profitable trade. Very good. In anticipation of this, 45. Let's see if the price gives us a retest of this level or just keeps going. Yeah, seeing this retest. Yeah, retest of these lows that might possibly hit. I would preferably wait for this level to be retested because it was such a strong liquidity area, and I know that I might take an entry over here and then get stopped out because my stop loss will not cover the retest of this area. So if I was to have like a 25 pips stop loss, I would place it below there, and that would be it. But this entry might still be good, but yeah. It's actually something that I saw many times, but I don't know if I will take an entry over here. Yeah, let's gamble it. But let's gamble, that's what I usually do, and that's why I'm losing traders. So I will wait for the retest of this area. I already took my profits, I can be patient. Okay, so so as I was seeing this price action for this entry, level for entry. Let's just let's simply place it above. You can see the wick gets retested on the dot. So let's say I enter over there. Okay, a little bit of drawdown, and then I see the price moving into my direction and then going into profits. So as you can see, pre-planned entry and not gambling. That's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm losing. So that's here, pre-planned entry, perfect, as you can see, explained on the dot. So that will go like 20, 50 pips. We are also breaking above this level. Let's see if the price gives us some further retest. We're coming into this was after it was after the 8:20 AM Eastern open. Let's see if we get a retest of this level for possible continuation bullish. Let's see this trade, if it will continue go, or it might go and retest a little bit lower. I don't want to see it. So let's see if this trade will actually be profitable. Yeah, double bottom at the same level, 30 pips, we are safe. Yeah, and then it goes into TP, to our TP. There you go. Plus 45. Very good day, 135 pips. Of course, I don't even need to take any further trade. So from here, this 20 and 45 will be over there. So these entries, I will not be taking them. Yes, okay, yeah. TP gets it 100%. Then what we see, we are creating some structure over here. Let me show you. This structure, you can see it. It was used as support and some sort of resistance, PSA. Let's see if price aggressively breaks below, if we could have some sort of correction. I don't know if I will take an entry, but might be that at the end of the month we have a correction. This is the new 4-hour candle. Also, let's wait for the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, double top, it's very good. We're making a new higher high. So let's see, still not New York Stock Exchange opening. Slowing down our volume. This is New York Stock Exchange open. So I might even think about taking, because now, of course, I know that that's the top of the day. But we are bouncing from these previous highs, and we have at New York Stock Exchange opening over here. So it might be that we bounce, but I don't know if I will take this. Yeah, let's say that I take an entry over there, and we already know that that's a loss. But of course, I don't want to be biased. So let's see what the price action is showing us. Yeah, very slow volume, a little bit of a peak, but then double top. We'll probably go like 10 pips. And then we see a strong correction. So this is the first PSA that gets broken. We might probably see a bounce from this level. And what I would love to see is like this, a bounce, either a retest of this candle, and then I would love to see candles below there, a retest, for then a continuation bearish. Okay, it is actually retesting it right now. This would be a very high risk, high reward entry, I would say. That's very high risk, high reward entry. As you can see, it will also be a loss. Now, what I would love to see is, okay, so this price action that I don't, is absolutely not going to happen. Of course, if I was in live trading, I would wait for clean. Here, there's some sort of candle formation that is being created. So I will wait for the candle to break above over there in order to make, to take further buys. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. Nothing much happening. Yeah, just price going over there. So this will be a loss. I don't know if price will break above. So let's give me a second. What time is it? Yeah, because it's still 1 hour missing. So let me just give me a second. So yeah, I already did the job. So it's just that I forgot that I had the 31B. So let's see on the left hand side. Okay, so we were coming over here. This was my last loss. So this was the trade loss that I took after New York Stock Exchange opening. So as I said, I would love to see a break below, above this area. Let's see the price action structure that is forming. We are making a new higher low. This is where I get stopped out. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, above, I don't know if above this level, if we grab enough liquidity, even above the key level would be good. So above here, because now we are forming a structure, or above this previous week. It also depends, all depends of this liquidity that is grabbed. I mean, if we are still making new higher highs and higher lows, if I see sort of this continuation in this trend line, yeah, that's that would be good. So let's see. Yeah, continuation in trend line and a break above, a quick retest. So let's see. This would be a very high risk, high reward entry. Let's see how it goes. Wow, for now it goes to profit. Retest the week after making a new high, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, and I'm going to see continues pushing. So this will be 12, 25, around 30, 35 pips. Goes back to the entry level, retests it, goes back to my entry, and then goes into the down. So this would probably be a minus 15 or break even. It sucks because it was looking very good. Minus 15 or break even. So let's put it like this. Okay. So let's see how it continues. So for now, we are breaking these lows. This is the PSA. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks, but it's part of the game. And we're coming into the, yeah, that was the 10 AM candle pushing up, but then failing to do so. Let's see. Yeah, we're breaking below. I don't know exactly what area I would be looking for continuous sells, because now we are seeing a very strong bearish momentum. Let's see the continuation. Let's see if we break below these lows, or even safer, below these lows. So I can even use maybe a line. Okay. Let's see what the price action is showing us. A quick bounce. Okay, let me just delete this. This could still be as a possible rejection area to go on the downside. Yeah, still making a new higher low. If we see some strong candle confirmation above here, might still be good for another bullish price action, bullish bounce. But yeah, it looks like this was the rejection, as you can see, of this area, as I was showing you. These candle bodies. A bounce. Okay, so now we have a breakout, and that's good. And let's see what the price action is giving us. So I don't know if in this case I will still be trading because I will be down. The last two are losses, and then I took 3 wins. So I don't know if I want to really continue trading. But let's see if we have a clean setup over here. Yeah, no, it just keeps going. I will not enter over there, of course. Yeah, when could have I entered, it was at this level, but no, it's not. Unless I took it over here, yeah, that's not really, it wasn't really any kind of confirmation. Then the volume is simply dying down, and we're coming into London close. Nice to see this bounce from this level. But still the volume is dying down. So yeah, there you go. This is part B with another loss. Very unlucky, I would say. The entry was 23.5, the TP would be 28. So as you can see, we'll go 40 pips and then retrace all the way down. So that would really suck, I would say, let's be honest. So yeah, that was the end of the month. Also, we're coming into an hour of this session. So this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you next time.